Okay folks, so basically before, while I'm doing the benchmarking, I'm not even going to have this monitor plugged in because I just want the graphics card only working on what it was doing beforehand, so we'll just leave that one off for now. So I'm just going to show you guys what this looks like with and without the cathode lights. If I can find... There we go. Okay, so there's the blue and red on top. There's that red one. There's the CPU heatsink. And there's that one, red one on the back. And of course that red one on the front. Turn the cathode lighting on. Get that one. And then there's one kind of under that fan. It's kind of a neat little dual of red and blue there. So it's kind of neat. Alright, time to do some tests. Okay folks, so I thought I'd just show you my the settings that I did for my fans. So beforehand, the front fan was at 100% fan speed. The two top ones were both 40%, the back one was 40%, and of course the side fan was actually off. What I'm doing now is the front fan is 100%, the side fan is 80%, the front top fan is 80%, the back top fan is 40%, and the back fan on the back of the case is 60%. So this will definitely, it will raise the airflow in the case substantially. Lots of air will be flowing through at a much faster pace than before, but obviously it's a little more optimized now. So yeah, so basically I just took care of that on the fan controller on my computer case, that thing. And well, now I'm gonna check my idle temperatures, because I know kind of what my idle temperatures have always been. Hopefully they'll be even lower. So I'm gonna log in and check them. Okay folks, so here's what we're getting. GPU, this is for idle of course. The GPU has been about 24 to 25 degrees Celsius, so that's extremely good for air cooling and everything. It used to be about 28 or 29 on idle. CPU, it's gone down a little bit. It used to be like mid-30s, I would say. Now we're talking upper 20s, so that's pretty good. I pretty much took my temperatures down for the GPU. It has about 24 to 25 degrees Celsius, and CPU I would say about 29 degrees Celsius, so that's for idle. So I'm gonna do some testing now. Alright folks, so the first LIN pack of IntelBurnTest is just about to be done here in a second. It'll pop up here in a minute, but I'm just going to remind you the top temperatures before the airflow optimization for the first LIN pack run, which pretty much except for 1 degree, the first one had the top temperatures across all cores. Yeah, there we are. Took a little longer this time, but so the first time beforehand it was hold on, so let me write these down actually. Blah 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 blah. Puppy. Okay, so the first temperatures I took down from the first LIN pack of before the airflow change. I had 60, 71, 69, 67, which came out as an average of 66.7 degrees Celsius. On the fifth LIN pack, which obviously this one is not at yet, this one's only at the second LIN pack. But on the fifth one, core 0, the first one, went up 1 degree to 61. making the CPU at about 67 average max temperature. What we've got here is 60, 69, 68, 65, which, if we compare it to the top results from before, first core, core 0, has dropped about 1 degrees, core 1 has dropped about 2 degrees, core 2 has dropped 1 degrees, and well, when I took my temperatures, core 3 there, obviously that's 4 total cores, core 0 being the first. Core 3, when I took my temperatures, was 65 degrees Celsius. This is the second LinPack, so this will be on a different chart. But so it was 60, 69, 68, 65, which is obviously a bit of a drop. The core 3 dropped by 2 degrees. So we'll see what the final temperatures are after all 5 LinPacks. But yeah, so far it has seen 1 to 2 degrees Celsius change. I'm thinking the graphics card is definitely going to have a more significant change in the benchmarking, because obviously, as we've already seen, idle temperatures have already dropped by like 4 degrees or so that's good. Okay, and our system maintained its stability. Okay, so what we have here is temperatures very close to what they were before. So I'm just going to do the math here for this. And we're coming out to, we have a 66.2 degrees Celsius average temperature for IBT max, with the absolute maxes being 60 degrees Celsius, 70 degrees Celsius, 69 degrees Celsius, and 66 degrees Celsius. So I said 66.2 is the average. Okay, folks, so before the airflow optimization, 61, 71, 69, 67, average high temp was 67. Now, 60, 70, 69, 66, which came out to 66.2. So it's very similar temperatures. The second and fifth runs saw the increases in the temperatures. The original run was pretty nice for the temperatures, 60, 69, 68, 65, which came out 65.5. And then second brought it up to 66. Third and fourth didn't see any temperature changes from these two. The fifth obviously had the second core go up to 69. So CPU saw a mild decrease in temperature, and now I'm going to run Heaven, and we'll see what happens in MSI Afterburner to those temperatures. I just love watching this and listening to the music. I'll do a different video sometime showing you guys just the full Unigine Heaven run, or you can just YouTube it. There's plenty of people that have videos up of what it's like. Okay. Almost the exact, it has the same exact score for the actual score this time, but we got average frames per second 56.0, Scores 1411. Minimum frames per second 26.1. Max 126.9. So that's Unigine. Let's just save these results. Close that. Quit Heaven. And GPU. Max was 61 Celsius. Okay, well, that is a 2 degrees drop. So I'm gonna do some other stuff here really quick, just to go over these notes and kind of get everything taken care of. So folks, I'm doing another Heaven run. This is with all fans in the case on max, 100%. So I'm hoping to see some slightly lower temperatures just to test what it's like. Love this music, love it. Ooh, lower score. Alright. And go away. Yeah, temperatures aren't that much different. It's about 61 there. 60. Going into the upper 50s a little bit, so yeah. The max fans didn't make much of a difference. I'm gonna run one IntelBurnTest on max and see what that does. Okay folks, so I'm barely a minute into the IntelBurnTest, and we can already see that fans at max really don't do much. I'm surprised that it's already gotten this hot. These temperatures have already precisely matched the max temperatures over the course of 5 IntelBurnTests from before. Granted, this might be using more memory, more RAM. It's using 14,703, but that really shouldn't matter, I don't think. So, because the first time, as we recall, after I optimized airflow, the first LinPack did 60, 69, 68, 65. We already have here 60, 70, 69, 66, which is what the temperatures were. That's the exact same as the max temperatures after airflow. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. And yeah. So max fans it doesn't need to be, all the fans don't need to be maxed. And the graphics card didn't really see an increase, decrease in the temperatures at all. Like idle temperatures right now are like 24, 25, so I'm just going to go ahead and lower the fans back a bit away from 100%, and that'll be the end of this.